Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Glover.
And I'm Cindy Sexton. Families and friends of a missing pilot and his passenger can sleep tonight. The discovery of their bodies and the crashed plane has given them closure. The bodies of pilot Frank Davey and his passenger Linda Marinello were found this afternoon in Chickamauga Lake.
Today, 5 to 6 boats were searching the water throughout the day. About 20 people from the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office were among the crews who helped discover the plane wreckage and the 2 people aboard.
Tonight, we're hearing from the family of the pilot.
Frank Davey's son sat down with Channel 3 to talk about his father and the legacy he leaves behind. Channel 3's Caitlin Chastain joins us live in the studio with that story. Caitlin.
For 4 days, Stuart Davey searched alongside first responders, hoping to find his dad, Captain Frank Davey, and his plane. Earlier today, that search ended when crews found the wreckage. Now Stuart is remembering his father and the incredible life he lived.
You know, usually when I'm calling him, down at the hangar, down at the hangar, down at the hangar. He loved that plane. When it came to, you know, he was so very meticulous.
As a military member and a civilian, Frank Davey had a passion for flying, and he loved his Blanca 1730A aircraft. I
got to go on many flights with him and enjoy those moments of flight time with him.
Flying was a passion he shared with his father, son, and grandson.
You know, he always had a love, you know, always wanted to fly. Always wanted to fly.
But he was more than a pilot. Frank Davey was a family man, husband, father, and grandfather, and a veteran and a teacher.
I always knew a lot of people liked him, but just to hear that the love pouring in for him and the impact that he had, you know, makes me proud. I am definitely proud of my father.
Stuart says his dad never missed an opportunity to teach him or others something, and it's little moments like that he'll remember forever.
And that's the stuff that you remember. Right. That's the stuff that you remember. I remember, you know, just teaching me all the things.
We also spoke with Frank Davey's childhood best friend and family friend. He says the past few days have been the hardest for them because they didn't know what would happen next, and they're happy to finally have some closure.
Not knowing, at night I couldn't sleep. I'd wake up thinking about Frank. I apologize. I think tonight's going to be the first night I'm going to be able to sleep all week because we have some resolution.
The friends and family also wanted to make it a point to thank all of the first responders. They said they were there with them, guiding them through the process and keeping them updated the entire time. And it's something that meant a lot to the family, especially during that long search.
It's been a grueling week for everyone.
Absolutely. And like you heard them say, they kept saying, at least now they know to get closer.
Thank you. Thank you, Caitlin. We also heard from Linda Marinello's daughter, Elena. She said she wants everyone to come to a celebration of life in honor of her mother. She also posted a statement on Facebook saying, "We would like to thank all of the various local and state authorities that have gone beyond the call in locating the body of Mrs. Linda Marinello and Mr. Frank Davey over the last 4 days. They have performed with the highest professionalism and compassion in keeping the families up to date on an almost real-time basis."
And speaking of that celebration of life, that's in line with her mother's wishes. Elena Marinello said they're going to do just that, celebrate Linda Marinello's wonderful life this Saturday from 2 until 5 p.m. at the Urban Lawn.